Welcome back, friends, to another exciting day of Let's Playing. Today we're going to be continuing on in our grand adventure of Aidyn Chronicles. Last we left off, we were looking at crossing this rope bridge that looked very precarious. I think I had a dream about falling off a bridge last night. That's spooky. Anyway, I don't think we can even fall off this bridge. Today has been quite a day of trials. I have been diving deep into the world of Python. Well, it's probably quite shallow for most actual programmers. And finding out that apparently Tkinter is not thread safe. And now I have to learn queues, and it's awful. And I promised everyone at work I'd be done with this stupid program by now. Well, I didn't promise them, but I said I was more than likely going. Anyway, so now's a great time to play some Aidyn Chronicles, the world's best game ever. Clearly, this is the medicine I need. Alright, so we said we were going to walk across that bridge. Apparently it was much less interesting than I was expecting. I thought maybe we'd find something along it, but I guess it was just a bridge. So, oh, we have two little huts here. Let's try this one out first. Looks kind of nifty. Hey, this isn't a hut, it's a cave. What? What? What is this? Okay. Let's stop and analyze a couple. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, I thought it was just a dead end. It's not a dead end, it just continues on over here. I was gonna say, I could hear footsteps, but I thought it was just a dead end cave, and so I thought it loaded the same zone as earlier when we walked through the cave, but for some weird reason you couldn't get anywhere in it. Anyway, nice double hits there. Abrakin on the hobgoblin. Wow, the world is hearing my cries of pain and just saying, Chezni, take a free hobgoblin kill. It's alright. It's on us. It's on the world. Watch, Brenna's gonna turn around and just die here. Well, good grief. Just kidding. We did just equip her with Trahern's sword. Apparently that's enough to make all the goblins flee, or at least one of them. But at any rate, I'm not sure what we're going to find in this cave. I don't know if it's connected. Nope, of course. We lost the, Wouldn't be a Chezni recording if I didn't have to do this at least once. There we are. Anyway. We entered in a cave-like area, and I'm just not sure if this connects to it. In fact, maybe we should leave. And try out that tent first? Possibly? It's an option, at least. Brenna. It's fine, all the weak monsters have run away at this point. Sergeant, oh no, this isn't even a sergeant, it's just a poisoner. Poisoner decided to stick around for some dumb reason. Not much EXP. I have to remember everything we were doing. Oh, I'd have to find my spot where we were tracking all the gem costs or whatever. Here it is. Alright. Saber cloth, enchanted hide. Hey. We'll take that. That. Enchanted hide, that's like leather, only better. It's like a lower level version of the dragon leather. Yeah, we're looking at only a -1 dex penalty, but a whopping 4 protection. So, currently technically worse on everyone. It's going to drop. Our two prime candidates are Rita and Alaron. It's going to drop both their protection by 2. Interestingly, it only drops... Why does it only drop Brenna's by 1? I thought she was wearing the dragon leather. Hold on, let's get up here. Oh, she's wearing... Who's got the dragon leather? Who has... Okay. So, never mind. Rita isn't a candidate for this thing. Brenna and Alaron are, and considering that... Brenna's wearing the heavier of the two, right? Dex penalty of... Whoop. What is Alaron wearing? Partial plate? Oh my gosh, it takes so long to scroll up. A partial plate with a -3. Brenna's looking at Aidyn with a -2. Interestingly, similar armor class. 5 versus... It's not armor class, protection. 5 versus 6? Huh. Well... we should probably give it to Brenna then. It only lowers her protection by 1, but it's only a 1 dex difference. I don't know, guys. What's more valuable, 1 dex or 1 protection? I guess it would depend on what your percentage of dex versus percentage of protection is. You know, the protection's probably better. Because Brenna's protection is only... We can just give her the partial plate. Brenna's protection is only 4. Whereas her dex is pretty high, isn't it? At 22. She could probably sacrifice. Yeah, okay. We're gonna give her the partial plate. We'll have both her and Alaron in partial plate. Enchanted leather is good, but we just got it too late. Like, if we didn't have the partial plate or the Aidyn, it probably would be fine, but... Oh, no! Hobgoblin took his turn first. Come on. You're not gonna get that free hit in. Wonderful, wonderful. Yeah, just throw that on everyone, why don't you? Throw that spirit shield on all your buddies. That's fine. We don't have anything else to do today. Throw down weakness. I can't stop thinking about threading cues. I'm gonna get it, right? I'm gonna understand it. Eventually. I guess I gotta give myself some credit. Or not credit, some leeway, that's a word. Some leeway, this is just the first day I've been studying it, but still, it weighs so heavily. Come on, Chezni, focus, focus. You're a band of travelers through the mountains. Adventurers, not travelers. This is your life now. Or at least for the next hour or so. Alright. Clearly the Hobgoblin is who we want to take out, especially with the 7 billion other sergeants on the way, or sergeants, or poisoners, or whatever that picture ends up deciding it wants to be. Because this is going to be a little bit longer of a fight, we'll go ahead and throw down an air shield of our own to counteract the longevity of the fight in addition to their use of the spirit shield. Plus we forgot to heal, which is a little awkward. So, I mean, theoretically somebody could die here. It's probably going to be Rita. So, we got a back expose on the Hobgoblin. It's really tempting to go after the smaller, weaker enemies. But if we do that, the Hobgoblin is just going to shield them up. I don't want to deal with that. So, instead... I think she has enough stamina for this. Let's hope so. Okay, looks like she does. Yeah, you can see their HP bar is filling up just a bit. And that's because their max HP is increasing. Okay, question, do we do strength, or do we just go right into it? Strength is pretty expensive, isn't it? Doesn't it cost a spice? Let's check this out. No, it just costs an herb. What am I thinking? Forget that, let's cast strength. Oh, it missed Abrakan. Oh well, one day. One day we'll get all 4. Apparently it doesn't matter. Okay, well with Big Chucklehead out of the way, it leaves us the right to pick off the rest. Shouldn't be too bad. Brenna now is sporting an additional protection, so I'm even less worried about throwing her in between 2 goblins like this. Those are sergeants, not poisoners. Sergeant swaps weapons. Brenna could be in a bad spot if Abrakan wasn't here to cover for her. This other sergeant decides to take a couple steps back and shoot, which is fine. They're probably less threatening when they're using their bow. And with the strength bonus from Alaron, I think we're gonna be completely fine in all of this. It's hard to value strength. I mean, I think it's pretty dang good, but it's hard to, like, empirically prove that, because we're not really seeing the extra damage, right? Like, that we would deal or wouldn't deal otherwise. It doesn't even show up here. What? Oh, wait, because, of course, Abrakan didn't get it. I was gonna say, I was like, Rita's endurance is showing up here. Why isn't Abrakan or Alaron's strength? Let's check the strength stat. I don't know why I never thought to do that. Sergeants are not getting morale failure. Well, let's see how much we get here for this. What? 10? That's a lot! Holy crap! You guys gotta realize the limit is 30. I don't know if that's a hard cap or a soft cap. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's 30. It has been a while since I've maxed out some stats. I know stamina is like way higher. I'm pretty sure it's 30. But again, I don't know if that's a hard or soft cap. Meaning, if you go past 30 with buffs, it probably still gives you the bonus, right? You would expect it to. Otherwise, strength would be kind of worthless once everyone got 30 strength. Strength the spell, I mean. 10 strength, that's a lot of EXP of value. I mean, tens of thousands of EXP of strength. So not too shabby. At least now we have a number to add to our statistics. Again, though, because we don't have the stat by stat definition of what everything does, it's still kind of hard to understand what 10 strength equals. But at least we have a basis of comparison when looking at existing strength, right? I think we can just safely say it's PDG. Pretty darn good. Alright. Wow, we got less EXP from that fight than we did the Goblin Poisoner fight. That makes no sense. Goblin Poisoners are clearly the weaker breed. I'll just do the healing chain here. Alright. Seems good. Enough! Yeah, I don't know if we've been here yet. I'm not seeing anything I recognize. Until we get here, and then I totally recognize this river. Alright, we'll come back here. This will probably be our exit path. From here, I think we go out and check that tent. Oh, gosh. Oh, whoa, what's going on here? After the tent. After the tent, we'll go check that out. Because I'm going to forget about that tent if I get lost in this cave. I feel like this might even be the last couple bits. What is this? The last couple bits we need to explore for the camp. And if it isn't, forget it. We'll just leave. Ooh, it's getting a little dark. Yeah. I want to see what's behind this tent first. Another tent! Have we been in that tent down there? I'm gonna assume yes. Maybe we'll check it out, but alright. First things first. This tent. Okay, a pot. A pouch. Some useless stealth potions, which are just unliquefied gold, or assets, I should say. Oh, you know, we need to go back and open the 7 billion chests that Brenna couldn't open. That's right, we're working towards a better Brenna. We're building a better Brenna. One that can open all the locks. Alright, I made this mistake before. We want Alaron to run towards the party. Probably shouldn't have thrown it at the guy with the shield. That was my mistake. So we're looking at a lot of wolves, and either regular goblins or goblin scouts, or whatever the ones are called with bows. Sergeant isn't that threatening at this point, and the wolves are laughable, so this is not going to be a fight that we need to try on. Although with strength costing 1 herb, I might just use it anyway. I mean, why not? If it helps us end the fight. Are we hitting 3 people? Yeah. So it seems like the running rate on spells is 2 of whatever the buff is per level. With endurance, we get 2 endurance per level. With weakness, we remove 2 endurance per level. Strength. Our strength is probably level 5, I should check. I'm gonna assume it's 5 though, and so we're getting 2 per level with that one. Let's see here. Yep. Wow. Wow. That means at level... Oh, wow. Sorry. I know I'm just saying wow. At level 10, it's going to be a 20 strength boost bonus. And if you think about it, that could be 50 strength. If you have 30 strength and it lets the overflow count. Which I really wish there was a way to check. I bet it does let it count. I just would have to assume, but you can never know in a game like this, right? For all we know, dexterity is actually worthless. And there's a bug or something preventing it from doing anything. Prove it! Prove me wrong! Wow. That one might be a little easier to prove because I'm pretty sure when the dex increases, their little circle that they can walk around in increases, so... Wolves are doing nothing, which is as to be expected. Strength. Spell seems to be speeding this up just a little bit. The other goblins are coming in. I hope they just get morale failure and leave. Save us the trouble. Well, the wolf is fleeing. That's one down. Common Scout joins, decides not to flee, shoots an arrow at Rita. Not a particularly meaningful contribution to this fight. What's annoying is they have ranged attacks, so we can't even keep passing our turn and let them walk to us. Alright, so the party can turn around now and meet the goblins that have entered the fight. It's to be expected, right? At this point in the game, I'd be concerned if we were running into fights on a regular basis that was dangerous to the party. Because if we were, it would probably mean we had done something wrong as far as building our characters go. The wolf knows what's up. Why won't you goblins flee? Oh, I think one of the reinforcements fleed. I might be wrong about that. Check the video, rewind it. Okay, yeah, they're just running at this point. I'm just gonna pass the turns and let them leave. Really not interested in hunting them down. Oh, come on! There always has to be one. One goblin is the one who thinks that he has our number. And that he's gonna be able to avenge all his friends. We're granting you life. Leave. Alright, just remember, you had a chance, but you didn't take it. Abby gained a level. Alright, Brenna, can you do more mechanicking? Yes. Yes, she can. So put points into that. We'll have to go back and find Kitterak's tent. Since that's the one that had the chest we couldn't open. I feel like there was another one, but I can't remember, and I don't know if it's important enough to go find. There's a wolf down there. I don't think we care about that wolf. So instead, we're gonna look at these weird polygons and go into this tent. No one home. Oh, hello? Hello? Oh, okay. We'll just fight you, I guess. I thought maybe you had dialogue, but that's fine. Again, a fight with very few... a very small amount of real threat. Most of these guys are going to be dead before their turns even roll around. Sergeant in the back will cause a bit of trouble. Not real trouble, but we'll actually have to fight him, I think is all I mean. Unless hopefully he runs, that would be pleasant. This is nice. We'll take these fights. We're getting good hits. This isn't really taking any time at all. Guess the party's coming together. Even Alaron is hitting things, which continues to amaze me. Got the fleas. Just waiting on the sergeant to come in. He's in. He's over here. I wish more things spawned in like this. We have all those fights where, like, things spawn on the other side of the giant hill and it takes forever. It's a lot more fun when they kind of sprinkle themselves into the fight. Oh, slightly dangerous trap. We don't need to save, but we are going to make sure Brenna's at full. Oh, she is. Silly me. Trap disarmed, lock picked. Healing potion and a spear. The heck's a spear? What does that even count as? It's a pole for 15, 50, and 3? 50, that's higher than... Hold on. Is that an upgrade to the staff? It is. Wow. Okay. Ooh. Rita needs 5 more strength to equip it, though. So there's this nifty little thing you can do where you buff someone's strength in combat and have them swap weapons. And then you just keep it equipped. Because even when combat ends and their strength lowers, it doesn't reset. I don't know if it's that much of a hack. Or a glitch, I should say. Alright, what's this over here? Is this another, yet another tent? No, okay. Alright. So I am gonna go down and fight that wolf. Oh, I thought it was. I thought there was a path down there. Another reason I want to fight this wolf is so that we can get Rita her strength that she needs to equip the spear before I forget. Is this Kid Rex hut? No, surely not. We've been in here before, right? Yes. Yeah, because it's an open box. That's fine. Pretty sure the wolves are over here. Oh, wait a minute, that's a dire wolf. Okay, that's a little more interesting. We'll fight dire wolves. Those are certainly more worth our time. Okay, since strength can only hit 3 people, we'll have him cast strength first. And then we'll, when the party's a little closer together, we'll have him throw down the air shield, because that'll hit all 4. We really don't need Rita to cast weakness. It's probably just a waste of time. Or is it? These dire wolves are always so threatening. They're really not bad until they are. They don't have any special tricks, you know? There's no spells, there's no... They're not gonna drain your stamina, or shield their buddies, or put you in webs, or anything like that. They're just big and mean. We're probably fine, especially with air shield. We don't have anything to worry about. Yeah. So, I guess magic is pretty okay. I gave it a bum rap all the times I played it as a kid. But it's just, I don't know. Typically, I know I've said this already, but typically I just want to play a mage that blows stuff up, you know? And especially early on, we really can't play as a mage that just blows stuff up. We just don't have access to that kind of magic, or the amount of EXP it would require to get some of the... Well, some. I say some. The only offensive spell we've found so far is Wind. So Rita's getting focused here, but pardon me. Air Shield is keeping her alive. I'll probably just have her drink a curing potion to remove any threat of her being in any danger. Meanwhile, we'll whittle our way through the rest of these wolves. They're meaty, but they still fall. I don't know the difference, though, between Abrakin and Rita's defense at this point. And there's not an easy way to check it. It's probably the other annoying thing. Wait, can we check it if we go into the armor and, like... What if we... No, I don't see any pluses. I thought... Because we had cast Air Shield, I thought maybe... Wait, what? Wait. Wait. Partial... What is he equipped with? Oh my goodness, I'm an idiot. We should have just equipped Abrakin with partial plate mail. I forgot this whole time he's been wearing Aidyn. Like, technically I think Rita has better armor than him at this point. Maybe. Because she has a shield? No, his kite shield is better. Regardless, I don't think it's that bad of a deal if we put him in partial plate. He does... Well, I don't know. You guys are probably sick of me having this conversation. What is the difference between 1 protection and 1 dexterity? The world may never know. I'm programmed to play the game, to play any game mechanically, min-max style, so... You would know that if you've seen my old Baldur's Gate Let's Play. Wait a minute, no. Don't watch my old Baldur's... there is no Baldur's Gate Let's Play. In fact, I'm gonna go unlist it right after this recording. Alright, so 3 of the original 4 wolves are down. We've got 1 incoming, but it's not going to get here in any meaningful time. With any luck, he'll just turn tail and run. Although the dire wolves are a lot less likely to do that. Makes sense, I mean they're just bigger and meaner. Nice! Nice, Brenna! She's really getting to the point where she's landing those hits in. Oh, come on. You could just run away. We killed all of your friends. Have you no animalistic sense of self-preservation? Survival? The alpha team? No, you're just gonna go straight for Abrakin. That's okay. This should be a pretty valuable fight EXP-wise. I'm guessing... Is 10,000 too high? We were netting about 4,000 with the regular wolves. I'm gonna guess high. I'm gonna guess 10,000. $47. Good grief. Okay, what did we say? If Alaron's thrown stat or throw stat ever reached 5, we confirmed that stats level up on themselves. I need to remember to check that. We'll do it after we win this. Okay. Come on, big money, 10,000. Oh, that is... That's not 10,000! Oh, hang on. I was reading the EXP cost for raising intelligence. I thought we just got 2,700. Never mind, we got 7,200, which is quite a bit better. So, okay. It wasn't 10,000, but it's still decent. Okay, what's Alaron's throne stat? Throne's still 4. Can't confirm. Wizard. Is Wizard what we want? Probably. So we just gotta save up. Brenna doesn't need any core stats right now. Rita wants 15 strength. Good. Save the rest for something else. And Abrakin's EXP at this point is just free. You can kind of do whatever he wants with it, so we'll just put more into Warrior. Okay, well, we need to go back into that cave. I just want to confirm there's nothing around here. Because I don't specifically remember coming this way, and there were some dire wolves, so there's a chance we've never been in this tent. A chance. Nah, we've been here. Alright. Cave, and then we leave these mountains for good. I hope. Unless there's some obvious other place that we stumble upon that we haven't explored at after passing through the cave. There did seem to be a bunch of hobgoblins down there. Like a lot of hobgoblins. Is there anything down there? No, that's the way we descended. Where's the cave? Here it is. Alright, we just want to follow this because we found that weird room with hobgoblins. I think it's the room I've been trying to find ever since we came here. Because I kept saying, oh, there's this place I remember. I think this one might be it. It's to our right? Yeah. Okay. We're going to save the games in case this is something crazy like 12 hobgoblins. Even 12 hobgoblins we'd probably be fine. Oh, it's just one. Okay. Well, that was weird. The camera spun really quickly there. Did you see that? That was odd. Okay. Why is the camera spinning like that? That's so weird. It was like almost like running more frames per second than it should have been. Well, whatever. We didn't get any meaningful EXP. I don't know why I'm even looking at this menu. Another hobgoblin. Okay, a somewhat larger party this time. No clue why all of our backs are turned to our enemy. It's not like we didn't just run right into them, facing them head on or something. We'll go for the hob here. Could go for an easy kill, but maybe we'll get lucky and Abrakin will take 2 turns in a row. Besides, they're just poisoners. They're pretty useless. Whoa, I don't know what that poisoner was doing. The other 2 are swapping melee to engage. Fails to cast spell. What a beautiful thing. Whoa. Wait. He failed twice? Wow. Okay. Alright. Well, we got a chance to... Nice. I don't know why he failed to cast twice. But we'll take it. Meanwhile, Alaron is never going to hit these guys with their shields. And that poisoner just exposed his back to Brenna for no reason. Abrakin's warrior stat is too high to get hit even from behind. Brenna finishes this up, and the fight's over. No other interesting things are going to happen here other than us just murdering them. Oh, I guess Brenna will be poisoned for 1 HP per round. Whoa. That was weird. You ever get those moments where you just suddenly recall a dream? I just suddenly recalled a dream where I was, like, at a hotel, except the hotel had all the rooms separated by water and you had to swim to each room. That might be a nice hotel if they kept the water clean. Alright, well, as we said, nothing interesting happening, we're just killing them one by one. And we're almost done. Come on, Brenna. Good thief. Okay. Yeah, this is the room I was remembering. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of gobs. A lot of gobs. Do we even bother engaging with more than 2 people? I don't think we do. I think we send Alaron and Rita, or Brenna. Alaron and Brenna to the other side. Although it's treating this like this is a fight indoors, so maybe we don't. Because maybe the enemies are just going to sprinkle in, spawning randomly. We don't need to worry about setting ourselves up to intercept the incoming ones. Nice. Archer enters in from behind. Scout swaps weapons. Let's have Rita walk over here. Hopefully they'll just all get morale failure and run. Yeah. I'm okay with that. We'll just pass our turn and let them leave. Until a bunch of them show up, because we don't know if these ones are going to run. Nope. They didn't get the memo. They heard the screams of their brethren, but apparently did not see their bodies hit the floor. These goblins really aren't worth their time. They're not worth that much EXP. I think if we're gonna look at this optimistically, they do drop a crapload of gear, which at market value is a nice amount of gold. It's something at least. Really? You shoot a bow at the guy who's not doing anything to you? Maybe everyone else is too close. Alright, well, let's wait for the next one to come in. We'll keep passing our turn because he'll probably just run. Yeah, 2,700 EXP. Not really a meaningful way to spend time. Brenna's probably missing some stamina from the last lock she picked. And we'll just... oh, these aren't even locked. 200 gold, a moderately dangerous trap, we're fine. 300 gold. Are you kidding me? How can that possibly be beyond Brenda's ability to pick? $500 gold. I'm noticing a pattern. It's not even costing her that much stamina to do this. Abby has 80 HP. 600 gold. Yeah. Seems like we're just getting increment of gold here. How dull. 100 gold. Yeah. Well. It's just bizarre that this chest is beyond the ability of Brenna to pick. If the numbers continue, that would be the 400 gold chest, right? Because we had 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Why is the 400 beyond the ability of Brenna to pick? That bothers me. Makes me think that it isn't 400 gold. How close are we to Brenna reaching max mechanic skill? Probably too far away to get it in the mountains right now. Without doing some serious enemy respawning manipulation. Okay, so there's a bridge here, but I don't think it goes anywhere important. I think this is where we came in, this cave, like the first time. Oh, but we need to check Kitterak's tent. How frustrating. I don't even know where that thing is. Alright, let's just wander around until we find it. If memory serves, it was near a bunch of skulls or something? Like a pile of bones on the ground? I think it was up to a degree. Yeah, is this it? Is this just his? No, this is the circle of tens. This isn't it. It's probably like over there. I guess the good news is there's not like any enemies to bother us. Bad news is Alaron, I think, runs slower than most people walk. Okay, hear footsteps that aren't ours. Not terribly excited about that because they're probably just weaker enemies that have respawned after we've killed them. Those dire wolves. Wait, hang on. Didn't we kill these wolves? Are they just respawning? I mean, they drop 7,000 per respawn. Is that worth it? The question we need to ask ourselves now is, do we even need air shield? What does air shield cost? If it's a gem, maybe we'll use it. If it's a spice, definitely not. We'll need to check that on his next turn. I guess Rita will cast... Let's see. Yeah, weakness is just an herb for 14 damage on 3 of them. I know last time we fought this exact same battle I said, weakness probably isn't worth it, but I underestimated the amount of HP these guys have. It totally is worth it. Now that Rita can make curing potions, she can probably just put the rest of her points into wizard. We'll get her and Alaron up to 10. In which case, we won't run into that problem where it's like, you can't learn this spell, you're not a high enough level. Speaking of, when we go back to Araman, we need to find that lady who is selling dragon fire and teach that to people. Oh shoot! Rita can't learn Dragonfire, she's not an elementalist. Only Brenna could, and Brenna doesn't have any points in Wizard. How much did Dragonfire cost? Maybe we can buy a scroll and just put it on her later. Alternatively, we unlocked the teleporter from Guernia to Araman, didn't we? So we could just bop back and forth between Guernia and Araman. Meaning, depending on where we are in the world, it might be faster to get to Araman than it would be otherwise. Maybe. Is that the only teleporter we've unlocked? One in the basement of Guernia. Pretty sure. We found another one in the woods, but I don't know where it goes. This is a really slow way to get 7,000 EXP, it feels like. I mean, 7,000 is okay. It's certainly not nothing, but the amount of time it takes in this fight to get it is just, like, forever. Oh, wow. Direwolf is fleeing. Oh, so much for that. Maybe these other wolves will flee. No. Of course not. You know, the ones on the other side of the map. The ones that I'd be okay with fleeing. Getting a lot of turns of movement in, just in time to probably give them all of their turns so that they're just gonna attack us. Yeah. I guess Rita's kind of in danger. Not any real danger, especially with that other one fleeing. Never mind, she's fine. Wow. Can't lie. I held my breath a moment when that wolf attacked Rita. I know she's fine. She has to be fine. Right? I mean, what's that wolf gonna do? 80 damage? She probably has, like, I don't know, what, 30 HP left? We could check here, I guess. 7,200, not bad. Yep, 30 exactly. Okay, Brenna, you need 50,000. I hate even saying that. 50,000 for the next level. Meanwhile, Alaron is still trying to be a good wizard. Still needs about 10,000 left. So I mean, what, do we put points into wizard here for Brenna? No. Probably just crank her up to that level 10 mechanic so we never have to worry about not being able to open chests again. You would assume. If you need more than that, then screw you, game developers. Okay, is this Kidarak's tent? I don't think so. I think this is the one we already went in because I was curious what was inside of it. I think I'm lost. Hopefully they'll let us drop down. I don't think they're going to, though. Nope. What's the quickest way to not be here? I guess we could go across that rope bridge. It's up here, isn't it? I think so. Nope, 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 nope. We don't want to fall. Here we go. Long bridge. Hear footsteps. Where are those footsteps coming from? Oh, apparently an enemy right in front of us. Do we have to? Kind of not interested in fighting anymore today. If we flee, though, it'll just put us back on the bridge, and we'll have to fight them anyway. We get it! You're putting Spirit Shield on everyone. Oh, Rita's kind of dead. I didn't think about that. These are just regular goblins, though, so she's probably fine. I say that, and then she gets hit. Oh, we keep forgetting to equip her with her new fancy... Whoa! How did she still have stamina to lose? Does tap stamina steal HP? Have I just been wrong this entire time when I kept saying, like, oh, don't worry, if they have no stamina to lose, they can't lose stamina? Oh, wow. Okay. So, Chesney's info is bad. Apparently tap stamina can still deal damage. It'd be nice if we just learned tap stamina. Then we could just read the description and figure out what it does. These goblins are being particularly annoying. They're not even scouts. Yet they still keep dealing damage to us. Oh, whole 1 damage. I was hoping to just kind of sneak through this fight. But they're bound and determined to make this last as long as they can. I guess that wasn't really a backstab. Why are these goblins so strong? Is it because I'm not taking them seriously? The point blank javelin throw for the win. That's funny. Ah, even Abrakan succumbs. These don't seem like your normal goblins. They have a lot of HP. And they have kite shields. And goblin scouts definitely are weaker than these guys. Fight's over, finally. We'll gauge it on the EXP. No, only 3,600. It's a very little EXP for all that trouble. Oh my goodness, what now? There must have been 2 of them across the bridge. Whatever happened to slay their leader or they'll be back? More like, slay their leader and they'll probably be back anyway, but okay, it'll make us feel better back in Araman. We just want to find Kitterak's tent. That's all we want to do here. So we can get out of this hellhole. They're uncapping the tap. I should probably stop having him chuck spears and cast strength or something. I mean, it might even make this fight end quicker. We're not gonna lose, but Brenna could die. I don't think she's gonna get hit, but if she did... she might be in a little bit of trouble. Hopefully we can put Abrakin between her and that hobgoblin before he turns around. Oh, or he could just cast tap stamina on the only target he can't reach, melee. Alright. Looks like not casting strength was the right call. We don't need it. Oh dear. Here it is. Here it is. Whew. We're just gonna come back into Araman toting an entire armory. And they're just gonna look at us and be like, okay. How are we carrying all this armor anyway? Alright, I choose to imagine that there are tiny Araman helpers traveling in the shadows of the trees that have been holding on to our goods for us as we travel through the camp. This isn't Kitterak's tent. I can't quite describe what Kitterak's tent looks like, but that's not it. It's kind of like enclosed in a boxy sort of... What the... Come on, man! I touted that one of the selling points of this game was a lack of random battles. Oh, good grief. Why are you dealing 23 damage? We don't need that drama here. We could just have Alaron do things, but it would be a grand tragedy if we had a freak accident and he died, because I don't think we've saved this entire time we've been playing. And now the little voice in my head is going, Chezni, whose fault is that? Maybe you should save. Okay, Sergeant will have to swap to his melee. Or at least he probably will have to because of his AI. I'm just hitting the A button. And I keep wasting Alaron's turns by chucking spears at the guy with the shield. Take a drink every time you hear that. Probably be out by now. Alright, well, Unsurprisingly, the sergeant's gonna fall. We really just need to get out of here. I'm hoping if we don't go inside any caves or tents, that it will prevent any new goblins from spawning. And wolves and what have you. So, as annoying as these fights are, if we just keep sneaking around outside, I think we can put them to bed for the time being. Golly gee, Alaron, hit something with that javelin. That's it. You're fired. You're no longer the main character. That goblin is the main character. Unless you hit him now. Alright, well. Guess we don't have to follow a goblin around as our MC anymore. $36,000, still not 50,000. We might even get the 50,000 on Brenna, which is hilarious. Wizard at 6. Broadsword. Another pair of dragon leather, or another set of dragon leather. Can't say I'm unhappy to see that. The question is, who wears it? Probably Brenna. She deals as much damage as Abrican at this point, so anything we can do to increase her speed or number of turns and movement is good. I forgot to equip the spear with Rita. Okay, so we climbed up here. This is still not Kitterek's tent. Wait, wasn't Kitterek's tent across that rope bridge? Because there's two rope bridges. There's that one and there's that one. I think it's across that other rope bridge. Let's go that way. Tally ho! Ugh. What gamer doesn't hate walkways that look like walkways, but they're not? Of course. Another hobgoblin. At least there's only two. Go ahead, spirit your shield. You're a terrible person. It's a little odd that he only cast it on himself, though. So strength was previously 3 target, right? Let's see if it's 4 target now. Are we anywhere near Brenna? Kinda. Kinda not. I'm gonna pass Alaron's turn. I want to see if on the next cast, when Brenda's a little closer, if he can hit all 4. What is that sound? Okay. Nope. Still strength on 3. You ever wonder why Abergan has a different sound effect whenever he receives a status buff? Nice, okay. So Spear is a little interesting. Rita still takes a step back when she uses it, but it doesn't feel as pronounced. Like, let's take a look here, see how far back she moves. Yeah, she takes a step, but I feel like she took more of a step with the staff. I don't think we care though, because we just don't need her not to use a stronger weapon. She can hold her own, and we're not afraid of her losing a couple voxels of distance. What do you call it when it's 3D? It's not pixels. I don't know. I feel like we're getting warmer. This is when the guy who actually knows how to play the game is watching and just scoffs and is like, "You're going the wrong direction, dude." Let's try going this way. So that tent isn't it. Is that it? One of those two it? Or is that the circle of tents again? And we have quite literally gone full circle. It's the circle of tents. Okay, let's retrace our steps. How did we find Kittirak's tent the first time? If memory serves correctly, I was trying to avoid going off the beaten path, right? So, if we just follow the path, will we find Kittirak's tent? Are we able to go down here? This is when the real tragedy reveals itself, and I've somehow passed Kittirak's tent and I didn't realize it or something. I think we also were always taking a right turn. Oh, hi. Mother Hubbard. Okay, I'm gonna spare you guys this one. Hang on. Wouldn't you know, guys, we killed them all. Alright. Well, I said we weren't gonna go in any caves, but I think I lied. We're gonna go in this cave. I'm just gonna try to Oh, one moment. Someone's at the door. Alright. So apparently this was the cave we couldn't go in. Which just leaves us backtracking, I guess. Unless... I'm so totally lost. We came up here. Well, or rather, we came down from here. Oh my I am so close to calling this off. We have to find Kitterak's tent, though, right? It's like... If we don't open up whatever chest was in his tent, what's the point? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's where we went into the cave when we... kind of early on today when we started recording. This is a circle of tents. We'll just keep orienting ourselves with landmarks until we just know this area. And then it will be impossible for us to get lost, right? Right. Alright, let's take this path around the circle here. Of course, we need to go around the building. We've managed not to enter into any caves, so I'm really hoping this means nothing is going to respawn. So at least we have free reign of the mountain right now. Kitterak's tent had like a skull on a pike with a torch, or like a skull pike torch, right? Wait, what? We killed you already. Nah, we aren't doing this. Alright, if they're just gonna treat... I guess it doesn't matter if we go inside something. I guess if we just leave, they respawn anyway. Maybe we can skirt around side this one by going to the right instead of the left. Okay, now where are we? There's the rope bridge. No! 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 You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna camp first. If we're gonna fight you, we're gonna fight you in the daylight. Oh! Our first unsuccessful camp. I wondered when that was gonna happen. Yeah, there's no real indication that that's what happened, right? You just hit camp and suddenly go into a battle. There's no message that says like, oh no, you've encountered a battle or something. It's just like, oh hey, by the way, you're in a battle. But I have no other way to interpret that other than you failed to camp and were discovered by some monsters or something. Not that we need the help fighting more monsters. Good enough. Okay, let's try this again. Now let's see if this guy's still here. No, he's gone. Oh, no. Oh! We glitched across the wall. That's fine. We'll just skip him. I don't remember this path. Where are we? Almost looks like there's a... Yeah. There's a cave path down there. That's interesting. Wonder how we get down there. Another cave path here, and a walking goblin. Well, this isn't the way we went, clearly. Alright, since we know enemies just respawn whenever the heck they darn well want to, let's instead just go into the cave. We have nothing to lose. We'll just follow the path. Oh, okay, it's just another cave we can't go in. That's cool. We'll go into this cave. No, we don't want to fight you. Oh gosh, leave us alone. Hey, what do you know? We won that fight too. It was a little touch and go for a moment, but once Cloud filled up his limit break, I just Omni-slashed Sephiroth and he died. Who would have thought? Okay. We can go into this cave. If we can find the original cave entrance, you know, the one that we, like, followed to get here the first time. Is this the path that just leads to the circle of treasure chests that we can't open? Oh my gosh, it does. Wait, what's that? Oh, it's just a sign. Alrighty, we'll just turn around and go the other way. Since apparently I am locked into traveling the same paths over and over. Is this the way we came? I swear if it is. No, this is different, right? This looks different. It's pretty zigzaggy. Is this another one of those caves we can't go in? It is. Alright. Because if I remember correctly, when we found Kitterak's tent, I said something like, hey, let's only follow the path. And then immediately we couldn't. And that's when we found Kitterak's tent. Can we even get into this building? We've been here. I mean, the funny news is that Brenna almost has 50,000 EXP. Well, I don't know if that's funny or sad. Take your pick. Okay, so there are some wolves here. Okay, so Doth was a little scary, but once I realized you just had to solve the maze and get Spirit, Chezni was able to just cast Spirit, and that fight wasn't an issue, so... do we have 50,000 on Brenna? We do. Mechanic at 10. No reason she shouldn't be able to open stuff now. Do we really need warrior level 9? That's the question we need to ask. Could just raise our strength even more. I don't know. I don't even know what I'd do with Abrakan. He's kind of reaching his peak. Rita doesn't need any strength. Really doesn't need any dex. Why are we putting points into wizard? I think that's a question we need to ask. It's probably so that weakness affects more than 3 people. Alright, that justifies us putting points into wizard. Alaron has still far too few EXP for any of that to matter. I think we are just going for wizard 7 for him though. I don't remember this wood bridge. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing at this point. Okay. I remember this dead end though. I think this is a dead end too, isn't it? No, maybe not. But does this lead to Kitterak? That's the real question. We didn't even need it to lead us to Kitterak. We just want to get to his darn hut. Okay, that's the path that leads to the dead end. What do we do here, guys? Do we go this way, or do we take the wood plank path? Alright, I just want to get oriented. Let's see what's on the other side of this. An ogre? Hi, I'm just gonna walk around you. Huh. I feel like we're probably close to Araman here. Let's check the map. No. No, we're not. Why is there an ogre up here? I don't even want to talk to him. Alright, fine. We're just gonna go across the wood path. And we'll take a left and see where that other path takes us. All of this snow just looks the same. Oh no! There's the rope bridge up there. What does that mean? I honestly don't know. Let's go into the cave. Okay, so if this is the first cave we entered, we just immediately entered and took a right. Except, wait a minute, this is definitely where we've been before. Yeah, because that's the cave you can't go in. What's a good thing we're recognizing locations, I guess. I'm just trying to get some kind of bearing. The worst part about this is that we've already been there. And yet, we still can't find it. Okay. It's not that. It's... Wait, is that it? That's it. That's where his tent is. It's not... It hasn't spawned in, but I'm almost certain that's where it is. I don't want to fight you, goblin. If this isn't it, we're going home. We don't need to do this anymore. Wait, what happened? Oh. I don't know even why I asked. Okay, so we're gonna have to fight this goblin. I don't think there's a way around it. Really, really hoping this is the end of this madness. Alaron's a little low on stamina, but it's fine. Fails to cast. Interesting. We like those. It's because it's daytime? Doesn't look like it's daytime. Is it because it's nighttime? Do the hobgoblins have a day affinity? That would be something. I think he failed to cast it on himself. We'll just target him then. Except he's just avoiding everything. Oh, shoot. I wonder if it is nighttime, we're receiving that penalty again. Golly whiz. I guess it's... if it is night, it's preventing him from casting the spell, or something. I almost want to take out the goblins at this point, just to prevent them from taking their turn and making this last forever. There's no point, the hobgoblin has a spell cast on everyone. We're not going to prevent anything. Or there's no point in focusing the hobgoblin. It is a pitiful day when 24 damage is what we're dealing with a backstab. Against a goblin, not the hobgoblin. Why couldn't we have killed him earlier? Oh, Alaron, buddy. Wow, he just shot that bow point blank. This seems a little wrong. Come on, Alaron. What do we even pay you for? Wow. Never mind, everyone's missing. Good grief. And after a fight that took far too long. Yeah, it's technically nighttime, receiving that penalty. We just gotta get down and around. How do we do that? No! No! What? We're not fighting you. Not for the gazillionth time. Okay, maybe we just go down. Maybe there's a path down this way. We can hope. Okay. So we just need to go up that little incline right there. Wait a minute, we've been here before. I will still maintain hope. Hope that this is not Kitterak's tent. God, that's it. We're going back to Araman. This is just that same tent I keep coming in for some really stupid reason. Yeah, we're going back to Araman. To the gnomes! I think Araman is to the west? Probably. The west and south. Yeah, whatever Kitterak had in that chest, he can keep it. I don't care anymore. I guess we can go back with the consolation that any chest we do encounter, Brenna should be able to pick it. Right? You would hope. Or something. No, we don't want to fight you, Mr. Bear. Come on. You're just a single bear. What do you think? You don't think you're a bear. Bear with angry red eyes. Mazel tov! We gained a whole, well, 1,200. For a single enemy, that's not straight garbage. Nah, it's pretty straight. Oh, come on! I don't remember any other part of Aidyn Chronicles respawning enemies quite like this. Like, I'm not gonna tell you enemies never respawn, but this area is just so thick with respawning enemies. Like, a lot of enemies. They might as well be random battles at this point. Seriously though, I'm hard-pressed to think of another area that's quite like this. Most of the other areas, it seems like if you kill something, they stay dead. For the most part. I mean, some enemies keep coming back. It's probably more just so that you can gain EXP if you need it. But I don't think there's any other area that you walk around in and constantly encounter respawning goblins or something. Problem is, I'm just so sick of seeing them after having spent probably half the game time that we've been playing fighting goblins at this point. I'm ready to be done with goblins. Is that where that ogre is? Yeah. Interesting. Pretty sure this is the right path. Ugh. Why is there a bear here? I can't help but feel that these fights are just wasting our time at this point. They're not really terribly meaningful or interactive or, yeah, fun. Hopefully that's the last bear we have to fight. Because this little river thing is looking familiar. Hey, you're across the river! How on earth are you fighting us? Don't tell me the logic that they have ranged weapons. Where'd the river go? It's not here anymore. It's funny, we went into this like all excited. We're like, oh, we're gonna fight a goblin. Or a hobgoblin. We're gonna fight the son of the goblin that fight Felon. Or Phelan. And Ramsey. What do? We accidentally kill him way early in the trip. And then spend the rest of our time aimlessly wandering around his encampment. Well, not every journey goes exactly the way you want it to. At least we've been there and now we're back again. Okay, where are we? What the heck? Apparently we can climb that. Oh yeah, this is this weird path in Araman. My goodness, that took so long. But here we are. Kidarak is dead. Goblin encampment more or less looted. I'm taking a break here today. Hope you enjoyed watching. Next we will be going back through Araman, picking up a couple spells where we can. It'll be a lot faster this time. Just considering that we don't need to talk to each and every little person. I think there was one person who had a lot of spells on the left side of the river, was it? There's also someone with a treasure chest somewhere around here. I wonder if we can find it. I'll try this building, and if this isn't it, I'll give it up. Oh, what happened to the sound? Wait a minute, there's no more sound. Well, that's not good. I guess we really will quit there. I'll definitely have to troubleshoot that. At any rate, thanks for watching. 16 hours in. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great week.